Self-knowledge is the beginning of wisdom, which is the ending of fear. Fear is the process of the mind in the struggle of becoming. In becoming good, there is the fear of evil. In becoming complete, there is the fear of loneliness. The mind conforms, imitates, because there is more security in conformity, in following a pattern. Life is relationship. Living is relationship. We cannot live if you and I have built a wall around ourselves and just peep over that wall occasionally. Unconsciously, deeply, under the wall, we are related. Comparative judgment makes the mind dull. It does not sharpen the mind. It does not make the mind comprehensive, inclusive, because when you are all the time comparing, what has happened? So as long as the mind is comparing, there is no love, and the mind is always judging, comparing, weighing, looking to find out where the weakness is. So where there is comparison, there is no love. Psychologically, suffering comes through attachment, to an idea, to ideals, to opinions, to beliefs, to persons, to concepts. Please observe it in yourself. The world is the mirror in which you are looking that shows the operations of your own mind. So look there. In ourselves we are insufficient, poor, empty. In ourselves we are extraordinarily lonely, and it is this loneliness, this emptiness, this extreme inward poverty and self-enclosure that makes us depend on a person, on knowledge, on property, on opinion, and on so many other things which seem necessary to us. Love and emptiness cannot abide together. When there is the feeling of loneliness, love is not. The man who runs away from himself, from his own emptiness, whose escape is his search for God, is on the same level as the drunkard. To know your own emptiness, you must look at it, but you cannot look at it if your mind is all the time seeking a distraction from the fact that it is empty. Though we are all human beings, we have built walls between ourselves and our neighbors through nationalism, through race, caste, and class, which again breeds isolation, loneliness. What is this loneliness of which most of us are aware? We know it, and we run away from it, do we not? We take flight from it in every form of activity. We would do anything rather than face it, be with it, understand it. What is important, then, is not to overcome loneliness, but to understand it. And we cannot understand it if we do not face it, if we do not look at it directly, if we are continually running away from it. Sorrow is not in death, but in loneliness, and conflict comes when you seek consolation, forgetfulness, explanations, and illusions. Love that turns to sorrow and to hate is not love. We do not know what love is. We know the symptoms of it, the pleasure, the pain, the fear, the anxiety, and so on. We try to solve the symptoms, which becomes a wandering in darkness. We spend our days and nights in this, and it is soon over in death. Love is not something to be cultivated through meditation, through discipline, through the practice of virtue. To cultivate love is to destroy love. Love is not memory. Love is not experience. Love is not the thinking about the person that one loves, for then it is merely thought. You cannot think of love. You can think of the person you love or are devoted to, your guru, your image, your wife, your husband. But the thought, the symbol, is not the real, which is love. Therefore, love is not an experience. Love is something totally new every day, but pleasure is not. Pleasure has continuity. Love is always new, and therefore it is its own eternity. Pleasure is sustained by thought. Therefore, thought is not love. Love is the only revolution. Love must exist with freedom, not the freedom to do what I like. That is nonsense. Freedom of choice and so on has no value in what we are talking about. But there must be total freedom to love. Freedom and love go together. Love is not a reaction. If I love you because you love me, that is mere trade, a thing to be bought in the market. It is not love. To love is not to ask anything in return, not even to feel that you are giving something. and it is only such love that can know freedom. You will know love when the mind is very still and free from its search for gratification and escapes.